Some people might say that it's not easy being green, although I'd beg to differ given the popularity of Shrek and Kermit these days. Yup, you're seeing things correctly. It's a board based on Shrek's Swamp. And I'm laughing internally just thinking about all those random all-star meme-related videos that I've been watching while waiting for videos to render and stuff. So here we have a board. It kind of looks like a plain old swamp texture background with a bunch of Shrek characters just splotched all over the place. Not really sure what's going on here, but it is what it is. This board is being brought to us by DK Gaming GoPro 64. Yeah, say that 5 times fast. I'm really curious as to where this texture came from, like the background. I mean, it might be like from a map that's from like the official player's guide to some random Shrek game out there. I do remember back when the original Xbox was new, it was considered a big deal that the official Shrek video game was an Xbox exclusive. I seem to remember that game not actually being received very well. By one. That was darn close. I have to admit I needed to do a little bit of tinkering with this board. Not with the actual board itself, just the settings on it. For whatever reason, the music in the game, when I was playing earlier in a scrapped segment, was completely absent, and it was super eerie and creepy. Luckily for me, the page for this game on the Mario Party Legacy forums, while also being accompanied by a bunch of cute little pictures of all the Mario characters, including Tumble. It also mentioned what music should be present, which is the board music for dual mode that you're hearing right now, or not, since we're playing an awful tower minigame. See what I did there? No, I'm not going to be skipping all the mini-games this time. Just the ones that I think are boring, and obviously ones that if you've been watching all these videos, you've seen a ton of times already, because I've honestly lost count of how many rounds of Mario Party 3 I've played. But if we do some quick math, we might get a reasonable estimate while not having to stop the recording and actually check for myself. Let's see, I was recently making some updates to the official playlist with all the rounds of custom Mario Party that I've played, and I believe that playlist now totals somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 videos. And since the majority of rounds come in 4-part segments, that means 80 divided by 4, which should be 20. I can do math in my head. So, 20 rounds divided by 2.5, since I haven't really done that many rounds of 2. So let's say maybe 6 or 7 rounds of Mario Party 3, in addition to the one I did for Mario Party Net, just a regular board. So yeah, that's quite a lot. That's more than the number of boards that are in the game normally. And it should be enough to where I have played every minigame on the channel at some point or another. And hey, I'm talking over this minigame, so I'm actually not skipping it for once. Well, that was a quivering pile of not fun. No, just kidding, that minigame's alright. I just wish I had the good starting position instead of the bad starting position. Man, a lot of these swamp background areas look the same. I don't think any of us have come across any junctions yet. In fact, I should check that and see what junctions there are. I mean, we've definitely had boards that were all just one straight line. Let's see here. Oh, there's a junction here. And that might actually be it. That's one way to prevent the computers from being complete morons. Just take away all of their agency. You know, that bank shouldn't continue to surprise me with its presence, considering there's those 2 very conspicuous coins next to an open spot, which is a clear sign from the person who made this board that, hey, there's going to be a board event here. But nope, I still keep getting shocked every time the bank just appears out of nothingness. Alright, Donkey Kong, give me the blueprint for how to do this. Okay, so I want to be in the blue. Never mind, Donkey Kong didn't do very good. Oh crap, I go second. Well, I want to be a little bit less than blue. Man, this is harder than Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I used to be so good at Mario Golf Toadstool Tour that I legitimately thought pars were bad. That's how good at the game I was. Of course, that's not a whole lot to brag about since now I'm sure I'm nowhere near as talented at that game, but I used to be really into it. I memorized most of the dances that characters would do after getting different results on a specific hole. And some of them were so ingrained in my memory that a couple of weeks ago I went disc golfing, and I did a couple of the dances from the game as I, got certain results on the different disc golf holes or baskets or whatever. Okay, goody, a shop in the middle of nowhere. But, oh geez, it has a magic lamp. Well, I guess I pretty much have to say yes to that, but am I anywhere near the star? Yeah, I'm within 2 moves of the star, but I can't pass up this opportunity, man. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to leave the fast motion on there. Let's see if I can manage to not suck at this game for once. Whew, so close. What do you suppose those things in the top left corner are? They kind of look like bottles of Tabasco sauce to me. I don't know anything about that. And oh, hey, check it out. I have enough coins for the star now. I really have no idea what exactly that mushroom is going to get you at this situation, Waluigi. Oh, and I guess since this is something I do during every round of Mario Party that I play, I will explain my character selections. Donkey Kong, because of the name of the person who made this board. Luigi and Yoshi, since they're the greenest characters available to me. And Waluigi, because I really wanted to put Wario in, but because I knew I was going to get confused and constantly think I was playing as Wario in minigames, I picked Waluigi instead. That's Mario Party 3. Got to include the new characters, and he went and is there like a outline of a fish skeleton on this dock? I am very close to being entirely convinced that this map is like from another game that has nothing to do with Shrek, and I'm thinking up the scenarios in my mind right now, and the first thing that comes to mind because of my Banjo-Kazooie fandom is the third map from Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge on the Game Boy Advance. It had a swamp theme, and there were a bunch of boardwalks here and there, though I'm like 87% sure that that's not actually it, though that's still what I'm thinking about right now. Oh, getting money tonight. Must hop in chair, making tons of noise. Side note, that is a reference to a Homestar Runner cartoon. Not entirely sure which one it is right now, but I was a insane fan of Homestar Runner back in the day. Kind of, sort of, still am. You know what? I'm using this magic lamp to boost my star count. I know it's taking me to basically the opposite end of the board. I might miss out on some key features, but hey, the AI will pick up the slack for me. Is this, like, the space after start? Like, so much of the board resembles other parts of the board that I'm already getting. Oh my gosh! Wait, what do you guys think the odds are that I'm actually going the other way? Nope. There are 2 star spaces that are right next to each other. That's an interesting thing. Where was I? Oh yes, telling embarrassing stories from when I was in high school. There is a cartoon in which Strong says the phrase, "Oh, getting lucky tonight." And because I was an innocent teenager back then, I did not know what that was sort of alluding to. And I posted on Facebook just randomly, "Oh, getting lucky tonight," and everyone made fun of me. I can laugh about it now.